Hello, dear friends. This is the March 2020 horoscope for people who have their sun or rising sign in Sagittarius. Starting with the big news, Saturn is gonna change its sign position, which means that the rules we have to follow, the principles, the discipline, the structure are changing. And for you, Sagittarius, Saturn will be easier because it will shift from your second to your third house. And frankly, this is an easier position. First of all, it's good news when it comes to finances, material stuff, possessions, even your health and energy. During the past couple of years, Saturn was in your second house, and this is not always easy when it comes to all of those things. So the first shift is that it might get easier for you when it comes to material area, material stuff, energy, and even health. And Saturn is shifting to your third house. Third house is not that significant. Of course, it has concrete things that it responds to, but it's not that dramatic when Saturn is in your third house. So yes, you need to be more serious when it comes to your ideas or communication, friendship, connections with siblings, but it's not that life-changing. Third house is a mutable house, and it's kind of easier to have Saturn in third house than Saturn in second house. So good news for you, and also time to get more serious about your ideas. Maybe it's time to materialize them. Maybe it's time to think more logically, to be more practical. Also to reassess your friendships and connections with other people. But this can also be very healthy and very appropriate to do right now with Saturn in your third house. The other important changes, Mercury is turning direct. So at the beginning of the month, it's still retrograde, and we need to be careful with the regular stuff. The documents, the planning, schedule, technical stuff, communication, purchases, important new projects. Those things should be put on hold, if possible, of course. But after the 9th of March, Mercury is turning direct, so things can change, and we may also have the opportunity to solve or to fix some of the possible issues during the Mercury retrograde phase. So overall, around the middle and the second half of March, things are changing drastically, and we have the green light for new projects. And also some other significant influences for the month are related to Mars and its conjunctions. There will be 3, which is something exceptionally rare. And also keep in mind that Mars makes conjunction with one planet only once in 2 years. So that's quite rare also. And on top of that, 3 of those conjunctions are overlapping. They are almost at the same time or right after another. And the first 2 are between Mars and Jupiter and Mars and Pluto, and they are in Capricorn, which means they will trigger your second house. This may also be a very important area of your life during the month, and it's affecting your financial situation, your possessions, the material stuff that you have, and also your energy and health. Mars with Jupiter can be incredibly positive combination to start new things, to expand in something, to be more successful through taking some risks or certain actions. And overall, this is an aspect that increases our ambition, our desire to do something, our drive, our belief and optimism that we can succeed. So financial area can be exceptionally interesting during the month for you. And the other aspect, the other conjunction between Mars and Pluto, again in Capricorn in the second house, can be also very empowering. It can bring strong desire, confidence to achieve something, to do something, to get more control over this area of your life. And overall, Mars and Pluto is considered to be a challenging combination. So it creates lots of intensity, And it's possible to have sometimes confrontations or arguments when it comes to material stuff. But this can also be very productive. So Mars and Pluto in second house, from one side, may push you to spend more money or to invest more money, but can also be quite beneficial. So it's interesting to see what it will bring you. And the last conjunction is between Mars and Saturn, and this would be in third house, in Aquarius. Challenging combination, frankly. It can bring us some kind of limitations, some kind of boundaries that we have to respect or things that we need to overcome. But if we manage to use it properly, this can also help you to put the foundations of something, to start doing something which over time may bring you stable results or concrete results. And it mostly triggers the area of your ideas, communication, education, traveling, connections with other people overall. So during this month, it seems like the most important life areas are second and third house: financial, material stuff, and also communication, ideas, and connections with other people. It's interesting to see how it will manifest. So the next thing that I have prepared for you is a list with the most positive and also challenging days during the month. You might want to write them down, make a screenshot. And while you do that, I would like to invite you to the new project which I have created for you so that you can make a difference in your life. It's called MarStrars DreamTeam, and it's an app which will be available on your phone, which is amazing. And it gives you different options like daily horoscopes, access to private Facebook group, also monthly webinars or one-on-one sessions if you would like to have one. And those presentations, the monthly presentations, will be available there for everyone. So check the link below to see how easy it is. And if you join us, we can really make a difference together. Okay, so hopefully you have wrote those days down. You will use them to plan your month according to the supportive energy we have available. And now let's go quickly through the most important aspects and how they can affect you. We begin with the 3rd of March with a challenging aspect between Venus and Saturn, triggering your 5th and 2nd house. This aspect can bring some kind of emotional frustration or even disappointment, specifically related to love, romance, or financial and material stuff. Be careful with those themes on this day. Then on the 4th of March, things are shifting. First of all, Mercury retrograde goes back to your 3rd house, and for a couple of days it will be retrograde there. It means that you need to be more careful with communication, with any type of connections with other people, technical stuff, plans, education, and plans for traveling. Mercury retrograde can just mess up a little bit those things, but you may restart some ideas or you can fix something that didn't work. So overall, it's possible to take advantage of this transit as well. The other shift is the ingression of Venus in your 6th house, which overall may harmonize your work, the communication with coworkers, or the process to help you to enjoy more your daily routines. And also potentially it can bring some opportunities related to your work. And finally, what's important for this day is that Mercury retrograde and Venus will have a positive aspect, which can help you to restart some ideas or also to restart some negotiations or overall to find compromises and solutions for previous issues. Then we get to the 8th of March with 2 interesting conjunctions. The first one is between the Sun and Neptune in your 4th house, which can be a very nice combination to soften the communication with family members, to be more empathic, to feel a deeper connection. But also, such a combination is really amazing for more relaxation. just enjoy some time at home with your relatives, with your family members, or sometimes just on your own and relaxing. Keep in mind that such a combination may also bring possible messy situation, like something gets complicated or something that you forget about or something is unclear. So a little bit more attention when it comes to the family stuff and plans and anything else that is related to your home. The other conjunction is between Venus and Uranus in your sixth house, and this can be quite exciting and interesting when it comes to your work. Some surprises, something unexpected, something which is very exciting, and this might be provoked by other people, by women. So be open for something new and for some changes related to work. And then on the 9th of March, finally, Mercury goes direct. This will be the last day that we need to be extra careful because those shifts of Mercury are also very intense. So even though after this day Mercury will be direct, we still need to be extra careful, specifically on the 9th. So if possible, try to avoid some really important meetings, negotiations, plans, and just keep in mind there could be delays, there could be some complications. But the good news is that after that, over time, things will go back to normal and we have the green light for the new projects we would like to start. Also, on the same day, we have a full moon, which makes things even more intense. This full moon will trigger your 10th and 4th house, which means finding the balance between work and family life. There might be some things you need to change, something you need to let go of, specifically related to your work or your business plans. Then on the 11th of March, we have one of the most positive aspects during the whole month. Jupiter in 2nd house with the Sun in your 4th house. Great opportunities financially for some kind of material results, new ideas for expansion, potentially also positive for family stuff, for properties. It's even positive for investment in properties. So overall, succeeding in something material or something family related. And on the 14th of March, also two supportive aspects. Mars in 2nd with Neptune in 4th house can bring more intuition, more insight, and some kind of creative energy which you can put into something material, which you can materialize. Those ideas can bring you financial results or some kind of improvements related to your home and family situation. Overall, such a combination can help you to do something together for other people, especially your closest people. And the Sun in 4th house also has a positive aspect with Pluto in 2nd house. Empowerment, taking back control, feeling strong and confident to take certain action, to succeed in something material, financial, also very positive for financial and investments in properties specifically. On the 16th of March, again Mercury, but this time direct and ingressing your 4th house. This would be important because Mercury was retrograde earlier in the same position. So now you may have the opportunity to fix, to solve, to reassess some of the potential challenges during Mercury retrograde. In your case, it's specifically related to home, family stuff, properties, and communication with relatives, which we know that sometimes could be quite complicated. And then on the 19th of March, another positive aspect between Saturn in your 2nd house and the Sun in your 4th house. This is a great time to plan your finances. Maybe you need to plan your expenses or just to have a clearer idea how much you earn, how much you spend. Saturn allows you to put things into concrete forms so you can materialize your ideas. Generally, you might be more logical when it comes to financial decisions. And also for property, stuff, ideas, decisions, even investments, this is a great combination. Later during the same day, the sun will ingress your fifth house, which is also very important and very positive. The sun in fifth house is at the right place. This is the area where the sun can really bring you its highest potential. And the potential of the sun is to enjoy life, to feel happy about life, to be creative. And this is what you can do during the next 1 month. Enjoy more your life, find time for entertainment, for creativity, to spend time with your kids. And let's not forget also love, time for romance, and just for feeling love, feeling filled with love. So lucky you. Then on the 20th of March, Mars in conjunction with Jupiter in your second house. We already said this is very important. This is very rare, once in 2 years conjunction. And also, Jupiter is the ruler of your sign. So this conjunction can be quite important for you. Great opportunity to start something, to feel positive about it, to feel confident, and overall to succeed in your actions through taking some risks and doing something concrete. Focus on practical things, material stuff, and also financial stuff. This is one amazing combination for financial success. On the 21st of March, we have the other key event, the ingression of Saturn in your third house. We already talked about it. First of all, great news for your second house. Saturn is no longer there, so some kind of relief when it comes to material stuff and finances. With Saturn in third, you need to be more serious about your ideas, about communication, and all kinds of plans you are making. Moving to the 22nd, we get to two other positive aspects triggering the same houses. Venus in sixth with Neptune in fourth house can bring deeper feelings or deeper connection with people you love, with your family, but even with people at work. You may feel more creative, and this is especially positive for artists and people who need more creativity in their work. The other aspect is between Mercury in fourth and Uranus in sixth house, which can also turn into something very exciting, some new ideas, work-related, business-related, or something about your home situation and property situation as well. Ideas, inspiration, and excitement. The 23rd of March is also very interesting because we have the conjunction between Mars and Pluto in your second house. Very empowering. We already talked about it. It can bring you strength and confidence to take action, to take risks, but be careful also for possible confrontations or some kind of power struggles specifically related to money. On the 24th of March, we have the new moon, which is in your fifth house. Great time for new projects, for new ideas, for new love, for things that include creativity or your kids or having kids, and overall things that will bring you joy. Focus on your desires. That's kind of the best thing you can do with this new moon. On the 28th of March, two other positive aspects between Venus in sixth house and Pluto and Jupiter in your second house, especially beneficial for material results and success. Financially, or when it comes to practical things, you might enjoy it, you might feel very passionate about something, and you might succeed in the things that you do. So take action and use this inspiration. It may really bring you amazing results. On the 30th of March, Mars is ingressing your third house. And this can bring you more energy, more action when it comes to connecting to other people or learning new things, also for traveling. But you need to be more careful on the very last day of March because we are having the exact conjunction between Mars and Saturn. And this can be a challenging combination. So pay extra attention if you are about to travel, especially if you're driving a car, Also in communication, there might be some kind of blockages or something which is kind of suppressed, which you cannot express openly. So more attention to those areas. And on the positive side, you might start something, but only through hard work. And over time, it may pay off. But it only if you do it the Saturn way. So that's the most important for the month. As you can see, Sagittarius, for you, second and third house are strongly triggered. So focus on those areas: material achievements, money, and also communication and ideas. Don't forget, if you're ready to make a difference in your life, join MarStrars DreamTeam. It's an amazing new opportunity which you can have access to directly through your phone. Check the link below for more information. And I'll see you very soon.